Hello, it is day number 11 of NaNoWriMo. If I keep this up, I will have written 1,000 words per day. I didn't write yesterday at all, and I wrote very little today. I have a lot of excuses, of course, which is part of my big problem. That's what I always have. I have a plethora of excuses. I think today's was pretty valid. Basically, I worked too much today. I had to physically be in the office from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then when I came home, I got to monitor the phones for an hour. So even though I wasn't actively dispatching, I was still on and I was still checking messages and I was still kind of in the mode that if I needed to be on more, that I could actually be on. So it's not very conducive to being creative or writing. When I started to hit my stride after I was done working, I noticed what time it was, and I was just, I'm tuckered out. So today I wrote 700 whole words. 700. I'm looking for my little card, and that brings my total up to 13,155. Woo! I'm really pissed. I'm really mad at myself, and I'm really irritated by my lack of progress, and I'm irritated by my lack of motivation, and I'm irritated by my distractions. Basically, everybody and everything is really irritating me right now. Jeremiah is trying to make me feel better by saying really sweet things, which irritate me. I'm just annoyed, and I'm annoyed I have to do a video journal where I get to talk about how pissed off I am and how annoyed I am and how much progress I did not make. I am in my quest to finish my story. I'm on chapter 23, so I guess that's a bonus. I started at chapter 20. I'm on chapter 23. I kind of reached a point where I wasn't quite sure where things were going. I made an outline eons ago, and I've completely deviated from my outline. But every once in a while, when I'm not sure of what is happening or where I should be going, I do consult it. So I have it in my lap. This is it. This is my Bible for my story. Some of it is my story. Let's see here. So this part here is a story that I had up until chapter 6. I stopped printing them after that. I really need to get my hard copies printed up. These are my printed journal entries about my story, but I have dozens of pages more that I haven't, again, printed up. I think I may have run out of ink one day. Here are my characters, all of my character development and research. Actually, this probably should be a little bit bigger. Setting notes, just research on that. My theme, my plot, all of that stuff. Actually, it's really sadly thin too. And then my outline that tells me that I should have 30 chapters, and I am now on chapter 23, and I have so much more to write. So this thing lies, but it does provide me some guidance. Here are some more research notes. Here are old writings that I've done on this story. I have easily like another 60 pages at least that haven't been printed of my story, but this is all of my little notes that are not notes. These are little snippets of my story, because even when I go through and hack away at my story, which I'm not doing right now, I can't bear to erase or delete a lot of it. I do end up erasing a lot of it, but I just basically snip and cut and put it all into one separate file, so that I can reference it later if I'm looking for descriptions or, moments of action that were interesting but just didn't fit into that part of the story. So despite my lack of progress, I really have put a lot of effort into this story so far. It's just not palatable or visible at this stage. So moving forward, I will be getting off of work an hour early tomorrow, and if I don't collapse into a heap, I will, I will, positive things, not intentions, but actual statements. I will write for at least an hour. I think it's time to dig out the Write or Die program. And then this weekend, I need to get some writing done. I just need to shut myself up in this room. This is our extra room. And I just need to crank it out. I just need to write it. And it's not that I'm stuck on my story. I feel like my life right now isn't permitting me to write. And during NaNoWriMo, that's really frustrating. So, and I'm not even that social. That's the sad thing. If I was like a total social butterfly, then it would be fine. But instead, I am just kind of fluttering around and not really doing much of anything. Just kind of like a crazy person. Running to stand still, as U2 would say in one of their songs. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm running to stand still, and I'm not getting there, obviously. So that's my sad sob story for the 11th of November. Happy Veterans Day. Happy Washington State birthday, 120 years. Yay. Happy everything except for happy writing for me. So I'm hoping that tomorrow it will be better. And this is enough rambling for any blog, but I guess since I haven't been posting these regularly, that's okay too. So I will try and work myself out of the rut. Always manage to. I'm just in a funk right now. And when I'm feeling funky like this, I just need to go to bed. So I guess until next time. I would say until tomorrow, but I've been very inconsistent about this part as well. So until next time, bye.